Hey guys, Landon is back with another video. And today we're gonna find out how far this KingSong S22 can go on a single charge. So if you're interested in that, stick around. Now, this video is not sponsored in any way, but I still want to mention the kind folks at EVs. They're a group of passionate people in the PEV space who just happen to have a store. So if you're in the market for PEV or PEV accessories, go to evs.com and use my coupon code Lando_cycle. I receive a small kickback and you receive excellent customer service and potential for a discount or free swag. So I call that a win-win. Well, I guess we should get some specs out of the way. I am about 200 pounds with all this camera gear and crap in my back. And tire is inflated to 26 PSI, I just checked it. The wheel is definitely charged to 100% and it is on the latest firmware at the time of recording. It is about 7 Celsius outside. This S22 actually was just in the shop as well. Again, this thing has gone through a lot of repairs. What happened was I went to Mexico and the BMS stopped communicating. I got back and I turned it on because I was excited to just jump on it. And there was no error on the screen, but once I went into the app, I saw a BMS error, and sure enough, I was unable to communicate with the battery pack. So I took it into EVs and I thought they were just going to be able to do like a BMS reset, but unfortunately they had to replace the whole battery. Another thing that when it happened too is, I'm not sure you guys are aware, but these motors, the early batches, in certain cases you could get stator slippage, and if the stator slipped it could take out the Hall sensor and then you're no longer balancing, you're on the ground. So that's not good. So this wheel had to go into the shop anyways, and they put the new motor on it that's supposedly way safer and doesn't have the stator slippage. So lots of repairs. Oh, and I also got the Kenda 262 on here. Shout out to Albert for doing the motor change and the tire change. This is the same tire that's on the Veteran Sherman and I really like it. The problem with the stock S22 tire for me is it was just too square. So it was fine on the straights, but it kind of felt like you're falling off a cliff when you're doing a steep turn, and I don't like that. I like a tire with a more rounded profile. Anyways, that's enough mumbling for me. I will do some more riding and I will catch you guys at the next checkpoint. Well, we made it to Victoria, hanging out by a totem pole. So according to KingSong app, it says 67%, and the relive says 28.6 kilometers, but I'm stupid, I can never remember turn on the relive before I go. So we need to add 2 or 3 kilometers to that range moving forward. So, you know, based on the percentage right now, I think I'm only going to ride like maybe another 5K in Victoria. I got to turn around and head back. So I'll catch you guys in another checkpoint.
that's it. That's all for the KingSong S22 version 1. I have to say, when this thing is running, man, it is so much fun. Oh, it's a shame that it's just unreliable and has some janky engineering. But yeah, so 77 kilometers about there, which is V11 territory. And for those who don't know, the V11 has 700 less watt hours than this, but operating at a lower voltage. So as they say, nothing in this life is free. Higher voltage means less range. It just does. But you get some nice power at the top end. And yeah, I had quite a bit of power down to the lower percentages. 3.2 volts per cell is what the BMS is saying, which I think is a healthy bottom end. The KingSong 18XL actually did 90 kilometers on 1,500 watt hours, which is crazy. It got more than this. But that went down to like 3 volts, I believe. So this is a safe bottom end. But yeah, super fun, good wheel. Not quite enough range for me. I think if it had another 25 kilometers and they fixed the sliders, this thing would be unstoppable. But yeah, I'll do a review later on once I get more miles on it. Hopefully it doesn't break anymore. And I will do the slider video once I get more miles on it as well. I don't want to tell you guys anything till it's probably got 500 or 1,000 K. I think that's fair. So anyways, that being said, catch you guys in another video. And I'll put the Relive app and the comparison chart on right now. Peace.